What up, YouTube Alex? Coming back at you with another custom StarCraft 2 cast. Today, I am super excited because it is my birthday. We are doing a sort of birthday casting special, when in reality, I'm going on vacation this weekend, so I kind of have to record this, but we are not going to talk about that. Spawning on the top right-hand side of the map, it's our yellow UPL player, Asur, going up against his opponent. Spawning on the bottom left-hand side of the map, it's our red Barcode player, the UED. Now, I'm not very familiar with either of these races. Both the UED and the UPL, I think I've cast the least of, and I'm not even sure if I've done this matchup before, so this is going to be really interesting. If you're new to my channel, I do cast almost exclusively custom StarCraft 2 content, and I'm mixing in some other RTSs as well. So if that's something you're interested in watching more of, please consider shooting me a subscribe. And it's my birthday, you guys. You wouldn't, like, not subscribe on my birthday, right? Anyway, back to the show. Both players are throwing out the early expansion. Man, the UED has such a cool animation. I don't know if both of these races sacrifice workers. I can't remember, but I do know for a fact that the UPL sacrifices workers a lot like the Zerg, and they turn into these drones, and they build stuff. Check this out, man. That is so cool. Now, we do have two fusion generators, which I'm pretty sure are like the supply depots for the UPL. And I'm going to do my best not to mix up UPL and UED because, man, that is a very similar name. Now, we do have what are going to be, I believe, okay, combat infantry. I almost said infantry troopers, and then it didn't make sense in my head. We have combat infantry, and they look so cool. Look at that unit design. So it looks like Asur going for a potentially early push. And what does our Barcode player have? He has what is a strike trooper right here. He has a single strike trooper. It looks very similar to the infantry trooper, but man, here we go. They're running in this poor strike trooper. He's like, hey, where are my friends? Like, what if it's his birthday too, man? And okay, he has one friend that showed up to the party, but now he has a bunch of party crashers, bro. I promise that's gonna be my last attempt at some sort of party pun, but it might happen again. I'm not gonna make any promises now, even though I just said I was gonna make a promise. Anyway, we have what is the operation headquarters, the main mining structure for the UED will likely go down. We have one, oh, what a gruesome death. We have one of the infantry, the combat infantry going down, and now we have what is a worker pull from the main base, and they're actually coming down to mine in the natural base location, and great job by Barcode actually macroing behind this push. I think Asur probably should have run to the main base, but the red Barcode player chasing Asur away, so holding that off really well. For a second, I was like, is the game over? Is that my cast? It's like a 3.5 minute game, but no. We have what is going to be the retreat running away right past this male Ursadak. I almost said something else. You guys can probably guess what I almost said. Now, we have what is going to be another push, and we have what is also going to be an expansion behind this. So Asur going for a third base behind, going for some aggression. I really like that. Taking a look at what he's got back home, he has two billets. I'm pretty sure. No, I think these are pronounced billet, if I'm not mistaken. I think that means like some sort of like combat headquarters, if I'm not mistaken, or like a barracks equivalent. But I do not really know that terminology. Now, here we go. We have what is also a worker. Looks like it was going for a third base, and we have what is going to be a push with these combat infantry forcing the retreat on these strike troopers. We have another forced worker pull from the natural base location. Taking a look at the worker supply, Asur at 38 workers, Barcode at 32, now 30 workers. Taking a look at the workers killed by Asur, 11 workers killed, but he did lose all his combat infantry in a pile of gore. But man, it's looking a little bit rough for Barcode. I keep wanting to say Asur, and then I keep wanting to mix up the races, but no, this is our Barcode player, the red UED player, and we have what is going to be the Hurricanes, which I really don't remember what these guys do, but they remind me of like Cyclones or something. Taking a look at what Yellow has back home, he has more he has one billet on the way, and he has a manufacturing facility on the way, as well as an R&D facility and another R&D facility. I wonder if this is like a factory or something. We'll see, but I don't think this is enough. We'll see. Actually, wait, can these jump cliffs? For a second, I thought they could jump cliffs, but maybe not. So what are these things called? I actually forgot to look. Oh yeah, okay, the Hurricane. I literally just said it. And we have what are 3 combat infantry chilling in the natural base location. We have what is going to be the headquarters finishing up. Only 2 workers on it right now, but these hurricanes might actually spot it and force a little bit of a retreat on these workers, or I don't know, who knows? We might actually see some workers going down. So here they are, the hurricanes. They will spot these mining drones, and they're like, oh, they're like Hellions or something. That's really cool. So they do fire damage, absolutely melting those workers. And here we go. We also have rocket troopers, though. They will take out these hurricanes easily. So that's only 4 workers down, 11 workers killed by Asur this game. And we do have what is a 3rd base down. So as far as I remember, for the UED, you build a special building worker that has like this red thing on its back, and then it places a building down. So I'll try and keep an eye on that. We also have what are strike fighters, which I believe must shoot down because they do have 3 kills, 8 workers killed now in this game by the red barcode. So he's starting to even this out just a bit. Worker supply is virtually identical, and army supply is actually in favor of this barcode player. So here we go. We have some workers coming in to saturate the 3rd base location. I really want to see. Okay, that's what I was talking about. In case you guys missed that, there's this worker, and I don't remember what it's called, but it carries like a little red backpack, and it throws down buildings. So we have more teleportation nodes coming down. Excuse me. So the teleportation node is like the barracks equivalent for the UED, as I recall. That's where you get your infantry, and we also have our Goliath combat robots. So this is straight up from StarCraft 1. So it looks like this Terran faction has their own version of Goliath, the Goliath combat robot. That is super cool. And here we go. We have more workers placing down more fusion generators, and we have this airstrip. So I'm assuming that builds flying units. That is such a cool design, actually. Wow. And look at this. Look at the exhumer, the gas mining structure. It looks like a temple. That is so cool. Obviously, it's a factory, but based on that design, that is like high tech, man. Here we go. We have 1 combat infantry. We'll actually potentially get a kill, but no, the worker does survive. The combat infantry going down at the hands or at the machine guns of these combat robots. I almost made a party pun again. I'm sorry, you guys. Now, here we go. We have what is more strike fighters. They're kind of hurt, but great reaction time by Asur. Now, I don't know what league Asur is in, but I'm pretty sure he's at the very least Master 1 because I've seen some games featuring him before, and the way that this guy adapts to custom races is actually insane. He is such a good StarCraft 2 player. Now, we have the workers going back to mine, and this animation, man, for the building, these drones are so cool. Like nothing we see in StarCraft. They have like little lightning bolts and stuff, man. That is so sick. We have what is going to be a 4th base coming down. I believe the strike troopers are aware of this. I wonder if they're going to try and force the cancel on this headquarters. We also have what is going to be a 4th base coming down for our red barcode player as well. But we have what is going to be a pretty big push of infantry units. We have rocket troopers, and we have combat infantry as well. What is this thing? A Z1. So it's like a robotic infantry unit. I wonder if that's a robot or if that's just like a really jacked up infantry unit. We'll see. So here we go. We have what is going to be the 3rd base location in danger. The workers running away, and we have what is going to be the red army coming in to defend this. And I think there's enough. We have Goliaths, and we have, what is this? We have a Typhoon LMT. Look at this thing. Those rockets are so cool. That unit design is so sick. Here we go, though. The 3rd base does go down. These infantry left to die. The rest of the yellow army running to the other side of the map. I wonder if they're going to try and cancel or force the cancel on this 4th base. Now, 3rd base for our red barcode player, but we have what is going to be a big engagement in the middle of the map, and I think this is more army supply for our red barcode player. Taking a look at the army supply, it's 51 army supply to 46. Taking a look at the upgrades, not that I really know what these upgrades are, it looks to me like 1 attack for like maybe light units and 1 attack for I want to say like mechanical units for our yellow UPL player, and I don't really know what Red's got, but it doesn't look like a lot of upgrades either way. Man, I love that. The bazooka at the ready. Man, okay, here we go. We have what is the 4th base just about halfway done, a little over halfway done, and we have what is going to be the red army coming over to the third base location. Will potentially take out some of these long distance miners, but we also have that helicopter. I don't know what unit that was, going down immediately. These Goliaths are scary. I really don't know how they match up against like the rocket troopers, but man, this red army to me just looks scarier. We'll see if I'm right about that. These rocket troopers actually doing a ton of damage though. What is it about StarCraft, whether it's custom or vanilla, it seems like the infantry units are just crazy. Like, human bio is insane. You'd think a tank would be scarier, but no, the Marines are just insane, or in this case, the infantry or the rocket troopers are insane. And we have, what is this? A Crimson Eye. I assume that this is a detection unit, and it looks like it may be a healing unit as well. Either way, it looks super cool. It looks like an observer if an observer went rogue and evil. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it looks like to me, man. And here we go. We have what is a little strike force. May get caught out of position, though, by the mechanical army of the red UED player. What is our yellow UPL player up to? He has like an army on this side of the map as well, but he's way out of position. Here we go. We have what is going to be the potential attack on the natural base location. The natural base may go down. We have two of these billets likely going to go down. One of them goes down, this one in danger, but these hurricanes really not doing a lot of damage to the buildings. But we have what is going to be the red army running into the main base at the same time. We have what is going to be the third base in jeopardy right here for our red UED player. The UPL player, though, his main base and his natural base are also in danger. Are we entering a base race situation, ladies and gentlemen? Wow, here we go. We have how many workers went down? 58 workers killed by red and 46 by yellow. That's actually crazy. And we have this Crimson Eye. I love this thing, man. But anyway, we have another billet going down. We have what is going to be the exhumers likely to go down. All the production for our yellow player in the main base going down. This red army has not been answered to at all. What is yellow doing? Is he AFK? He has an army right here in the natural base location just chilling. They're taking a coffee break, man. And that gave red some time to get this tank out. We have a Citadel AAT. I really don't know what that is, but it looks crazy, man. It looks absolutely insane. I almost said a bad word, but I don't want the YouTube algo to get mad at me. But here we go. We have what is going to be, this is probably where all that all those actions per minute went. The red army does go down. We have what is going to be this what are these? The TR-17s. I don't know exactly what they do, but look at how slowly they move. Either way, though, the main base is completely vacant for the yellow UPL player. There's literally nothing here, and I don't think it's worth rebuilding because there's hardly any minerals left, and it looks like the yellow army getting cleaned up as well. So this is still anybody's game, but man, what a messy mid game. Both players are crippled. I do want to say Asur is in a bit of a better spot though, because he was expanding a bit more aggressively than his red opponent. But here we go. The UED player attacking what I want to say is effectively the fourth base now for Asur. Asur answering to this though with infantry units. This tank just a little too slow, will go down. We have the mechanical units running away, and now we have what is a potential counterattack for the yellow UPL player running towards, I want to say, the main base. I think they're checking for a replacement base in the 3rd/4th base location, but there is nothing there. We have what is going to be this little strike force taking out workers. 81 workers killed by red, 51 workers killed by yellow. That's absolute insanity. These Goliaths putting in work. We have the workers running away, and here we go. We have the infantry army attacking the red Barcode player. Barcode throwing out the GG, giving the victory to Asur. What a wild custom game. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please consider shooting me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want me to cast any of your own games, I will leave my email and Discord in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.